The Futures Foundation is opportunity.
Is a gift that we never expected. Is the help that we needed the most.
So we're going to get the oil change?
I first got to know Richard when he was 5 years old. I was working at Oakland Training Institute, and he was my student at that time. When Richard was 7, he started coming home with me on weekends once in a while. And as the years progressed, he came home more often. When he was 11, he moved in with me full-time as my foster son. He's now 48. We've lived together for 37 years. Living with Richard has always been fun. He always brings a little bit of joy and a little bit of mystery to every day.
Okay, Richard, which hat would you like to wear today?
When Richard was born, he was 3 months premature. He had a low birth weight and some other complications. As a result, he has cerebral palsy, and he's a spastic quadriplegic, which means all 4 extremities are involved. Recently, our ramp, that is 25 years old, had a big problem. As I was wheeling Richard down the ramp, 2 of the slats actually came loose. His front wheels went down in the hole. Luckily, I had hold of him so that he didn't tip over or get hurt. But Bob Carlson, who is his OT from MORC, had been mentioning the Futures Foundation to me for a couple of years.
The Futures Foundation provides grants to help support the wishes, the hopes, the dreams, and the needs of individuals who have a developmental disability and are served by MORC. We provide funding for things that aren't covered by any other funding sources, but are still critical to a high quality of life. We were able to help replace that ramp and restore his independence and, of course, help to keep him safe as well.
Just knowing that there are places like the Futures Foundation that will step up and help make life safer and more productive for people like Richard is wonderful.
What else that he brings over for you to see?
They do a great job, not just with me, but with many, many, many other people. Richard has always been a very active young man. He loves to go out, explore new things. He also loves to go bowling, and he likes to go to any sports game. Richard would say, "Thank you, Futures Foundation. Now I'm safe." And he has told me that plenty of times. He goes, "Thank God for those people."
My daughter Molly is 22 years old, and she has Down syndrome. At age 16, she had a small stroke, which was the result of moya disease. And the following year, she was diagnosed with celiac disease. Her personality went flat when she had the stroke, and that was a real challenge. She also lost the use of an arm. She's had some struggles with depression and just changes in personality, and we think we're on the upswing now. I read online about the Futures Foundation. I knew that they did the camp grants, but I also read that they did simple things that may seem simple to us, but make a world of difference for people with special needs.
The Futures Foundation was established in 1998, and to date it has given away hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants to individuals served by MORC.
This particular camp works in conjunction with the Down Syndrome Guild, and they partner college-age and high school-age students with your special needs student. And so it's just a wonderful experience, and it's a real relief for a parent to know that your child is going to be in good hands and with people who understand.
There's no greater feeling in the world than to know that you've made a difference in somebody's life, or you are a part of making their dream come true, whatever that dream is.
It's really fun.
For Molly, coming to camp is a chance for independence, and thank you so much for providing it for her.
Hunter was diagnosed with cerebral palsy and epilepsy at birth, and he kind of accumulated multiple diagnoses along the way, including asthma and other addictions. And he was basically sent home to foster care to die. When we heard about Hunter through a family member, my husband and I had wanted children, weren't able to have them. And we felt this was a challenge that we could take on. We were introduced in March of '07 to Hunter, and it was love at first sight. Hunter is a blessing from start to finish.
Home runs? Yes.
Hunter lives a full life. He enjoys getting out. He loves people. As Hunter grows, trying to lift Hunter from one position to another, I can't do it on my own. We really needed the help getting a lift. We fought with insurance for a year and a half, requesting a lift. They finally agreed, but they said you have to have a copay. It was over $900, and that's where Futures Foundation was able to help out.
I think the Futures Foundation impacts people's lives because it provides a critical lifeline at a time when people are really out of options. And we can come in and we can provide that one thing that allows a family to stabilize and as well as move forward in the future.
It was a relief. I got the phone call and heard, "The lift's approved. Order the lift. You have the check from Futures Foundation."
Nice. Good job.
Futures Foundation was a blessing to us, blessing to Hunter. If you're able to give to the Futures Foundation because they give to other people, to children, to adults, anyone in need. It's a good organization to be part of.